So here lies the confusion. A player hits a ground ball and the friendly advice is keep your head down. But what if I told you I've given over 20,000 lessons and I've never seen a player lift their head yet? So what causes a ground ball? Find out today on Winning Golf.
All right, everybody, time for some winning golf. Winning golf, that's what we play. Working on that short game each and every day. I'm near the green again, that's where the action all begins. With winning golf, winning golf, making that wedge stop on a dime, getting that bunker shot up close every single time. Woo! Back in my stance, making it dance, up and down again. With winning golf, everybody wins. That's right, everybody wins.
Winning Golf is brought to you by SAP. SAP, the best run businesses run SAP.
Hi everyone and welcome to another exciting week of Winning Golf where everybody wins. Today I am thrilled to have Winning Golf's title sponsor SAP and some of their key customers competing in the Cleveland Golf Skills Challenge. I'll also visit with a former LPGA Tour winner, and of course we'll take a look around today's host facility, beautiful and scenic Radley Run Country Club. In fact, let's take a look around right now. For nearly 50 years, Radley Run Country Club has provided the surrounding neighborhood and community with the very best in club leisure, recreation, and amenities. It is most definitely a family-oriented, member-owned club that retains the quiet ambience and character of the historic Brandywine Valley. Radley Run Country Club was once the property of William Penn and Samuel Painter. The on-site mansion house, known as Radley's Gem, dates back to 1770 and provides members and guests with a unique setting for social gatherings, wine tasting dinners, and intimate receptions. Of course, the dining opportunities don't stop there. Radley's Pub offers a casual setting and welcoming atmosphere, much like a regular neighborhood hangout. Complementing the pub is the elegant dining room, which is perfect for banquets and weddings and can accommodate as many as 200 guests. The charming Buckler Room, which sits adjacent to the dining room, is ideal for intimate meals or small corporate lunches.
We pride ourselves here on giving everyone who comes to the club the private country club member experience. It's what we do best. We do weddings from 50 to 200 people. We do charitable events throughout the year. And of course, our Monday golf outings are our forte.
Radley Run offers many unique programs for the whole family. The pulse of the club in the summertime is centered around its beautiful 25-meter pool, a place of games and leisure for adults and children. The swimming program offers a competitive junior swim team. Radley's tennis facilities include 4 lighted hard courts and 4 lighted hard true courts. A new addition in 2012 will include 2 paddle tennis courts, bringing year-round racket play to Radley Run.
We've got our men's 18-hole group. They play on weekends mostly. We have our big member guests, member tournaments, and quite a few others. Traditional club championships, senior club championships. We have our ladies 18-holers who play on Thursday. Ladies 9-holers play Wednesday morning. Our seniors, they play Wednesday morning. And we've got a very active junior golf program.
And last but certainly not least is the superbly conditioned 18-hole championship golf course created by well-known English designer Alfred Toll. This challenging layout incorporates 2 running brooks, the Plum Run and the Radley Run. The course and practice facilities are meticulously maintained, and the views, starting from the very first hole, are inspiring.
The golf course is in fantastic condition this year, and the greens have been absolutely perfect. In addition to the daily conditioning, we had some construction performed this spring, and that's given the golf course a fantastic new look and also conditions that are exceeding golfers' expectations.
At Radley Run, the competitive golfer and the casual golfer alike will find events that will suit their game and the golf games of their children. While adult golfers have 3 sets of tees to hit from, the juniors also have 2 sets of their own tees. And one thing is for sure, Radley Run caters to the entire family. If you would like to learn more about the many amenities that Radley Run can offer its members, or are interested in planning a golf outing, wedding, or special gathering, just call 610-793-1660 or visit the web at radleyrunCountryClub.com.
Now it's time to check out what's on the tee with PGA professional Doug Hendricks.
I'm on the tee with Alice Miller, former LPGA player and 8-time champion. Alice, thank you for being on Winning Golf.
Doug, it's great to be with you.
Alice, you have so many things we could talk about throughout your career, but how about sharing with me a couple memories that come out from your playing days?
Well, I've got several good ones, but I'd have to say one of my best, and you'll remember this, was back in 1985 at White Manor right here in Malvern, PA, when I won the McDonald's Championship, playing the best golf of my life, shooting 468s, but even more important, it was a course I never thought I would play well on. So it just goes to show you keep trying and persevering, and that was one of probably my most memorable win.
And Nancy Lopez was a dominant player back in that era, and you were?
Yes, she was. I was playing well that year, but she had just beaten me the week before, and I actually beat Nancy by 8 strokes that week, and I still tease her to this day. It's the only time I ever beat her, and so that also made it more special.
Alice, when I think back to those days, I think of yourself and Nancy Lopez and Betsy King and Joanne Carner and Beth Daniel, great players from the States that were world caliber.
Yes.
And now I look at the LPGA today, and I don't see those kind of American or United States names up on the top of that leaderboard. Can that change? Is there something in our system now that can get that back to the way it was for the LPGA?
Well, I don't think we'll ever go back to seeing just all American players, because the game really is global now, and we have, I think the tour has players from over 30 countries, and golf has just exploded all around the world, which is good for our sport, not so good for our American players to try to dominate. And so it is a global tour, but I do think we're doing some interesting things here now with our junior golf development that might help us catch up a little bit. And you know, golf's going to be in the Olympics in 2016, so if it weren't global, we wouldn't have that chance to be in the Olympics.
And presently, Alice, I know you've been getting into the teaching field quite a bit. How's that going for you?
Oh, I love it, Doug. I think, as I mentioned to you, I've always had a passion for teaching and seemed to have a knack for it, and have the opportunity to work with Harry Hammond and his staff over at Penn Oaks has been a real pleasure and a great experience for me, so I'm loving it.
Well, that's terrific. Alice, I thank you for being on the tee today. It's been great to visit with you.
Hey, good to see you, Doug.
Thank you.
And now it's time for the Cleveland Golf Skills Challenge, brought to you by Cleveland Golf. Cleveland Golf, where scoring matters. Now let's meet our competitors. Jeffrey Chung, Cyrus Borzua, Tony D'Alessandro, Eric Frazier, and Chris White.
Eric Frazier, nice to have you here today, and thanks for bringing this wonderful group from SAP.
Well, Doug, it's great for SAP to be associated with Winning Golf, and we've got a great day.
It's beautiful weather. We're at a great facility here, Radley Run Country Club. Looks like we got a group with a lot of good game here today, and I'm in the mood to give away some prizes. How's that sound, guys?
Awesome.
All right, yeah.
All right, each week we run a 50-foot putting contest. I have the host of the group pull a name out of the hat. That player then putts from 50 feet. At the end of the season, whoever is closest to the cup or in the cup will win an amazing prize package. So Eric, pull a name out of the hat, please. Who is our lucky contestant?
Jeff Chung.
Jeff Chung.
All right, thank you.
Well, putt from 50 feet, congratulations. Let's knock one close to the hole. Well, here we go. We are on the challenging 18th green at beautiful Radley Run Country Club. Jeff Chung has a 50-foot putt for an unbelievable prize package that includes an Adams driver, a Seymour putter, a Sun Mountain bag, dinner for 2 at PJ Wellhands, and a romance package at the beautiful Desmond Hotel. Roll this 50-foot putt inside 23 inches, and he moves ahead of Tyler Ridgway to the top of the leaderboard. When it hits the green, it's kind of a double break, and it looks like a pretty good effort here. Coming back towards the hole. Wow, look at that effort. Jeff Chung. Well, Eric, Jeff Chung gave a great effort during that 50-footer, only 3 feet from the hole, and that was so much fun. I'd like to do some more competition, but move it much closer, like 10 feet from the hole. So I'm looking for a player in this group, Eric, that can putt from 10 feet, loves the pressure, loves the camera, can walk up here and just drain one right now. Do you have a player like that?
Yeah, we do. I've got a lot of confidence in Tony D'Alessandro, so I'm going to call Tony up.
Tony, come on down.
Hey,
Tony.
Let's go, Tony.
Tony, here's the deal for you. I'm holding a gift certificate to PJ Wheelhands. Great restaurant, great staff over there, great food. You're rolling this 10-foot putt, it's real simple. you're going to PJ Wilhan's. How's that sound?
Awesome. I love their food. I'm game.
Go get them.
get it,
All right, here we go. Oh, good try. Well, Tony, good try on that putt.
Thanks, Doug.
Well, it looks like I got a lot of talent here today with SAP, so don't touch that remote. We'll be right back for the real competition when Winning Golf returns.
Coming up, Doug gives us some winning golf tips. Plus, our contestants will chip for a new Infinity when Winning Golf, brought to you by SAP, returns.
Wedges aren't just individual clubs. They really perform as a short game scoring system. So proper gapping between clubs is critical.
I play 47, 51, 58.
48, 54, and 60.
48, 52, and 58.
48, 52, 56.
To improve your scores, go to the wedge fitting system at clevelandgolf.com, where we'll help you determine the right wedge set for your game.
Enjoy one-of-a-kind hospitality at the Desmond Hotel Malvern, a full-service hotel with a staff focused on providing exceptional customer service. It's no wonder our guests say the Desmond Hotel is the best part of traveling. This summer, visit the Sunset Grill at the Desmond. Succulent Maine lobster, live music, and special cocktails. Come see why we're consistently voted the best outdoor dining in Chester County. If it's important to you, trust it to us at the Desmond.
Prizes for our contestants on Winning Golf provided by Proforma Industries, your one source for promotional products, printing services, business documents, and e-commerce solutions. And by Tour Sticks, the #1 training aid used by tour professionals. Energy Force, the world's only premium wearable dual technology wristband. Feel the force with Energy Force. And by David O'Keefe, master sculptor and painter of pop icons.
Everybody wins.
Welcome back to Winning Golf. Hey guys, you ready to stick some shots next to the pin?
Yeah!
Well, they sound ready to me. So let's start round 1 of the Cleveland Golf Skills Challenge.
Our venue today for the Cleveland Golf Skills Challenge is the 18th green at Radley Run Country Club. Our competitors from SAP will showcase their short game skills in 4 preliminary rounds designed to test their game and determination. If they win a round, they win a prize and valuable extra shots in our decisive Survivor round. Our top 2 winners in the shootout round will compete in an up and in competition to determine this week's champion. It's time to find out which of these guys in our SAP group can make the ball dance. Round 1, a 50-foot uphill chip shot with a left to right break. But be careful, it's tough to get that ball to stop at the hole. Jeffrey Chung started things off well with this attempt, leaving himself about a 10-foot putt.
Not a bad effort. Jeff Chung.
Cyrus Borzua made an impact early with this shot, 4.5 feet from the hole.
It should come back towards the hole, and that's a terrific shot by Cyrus. Well done.
But it was Tony D'Alessandro who played some winning golf here. 3 feet, 6 inches, he takes the prize.
Wow, what a shot by Tony D'Alessandro.
Round 2, a 40-yard pitch from the first cut with a sharp left to right break. Again, this one's tough to stop at the hole. Eric Frazier's shot had some merit.
They're pitching from 40 yards. Looks like a beautiful stroke, and that's going to settle in nicely.
Cyrus Borzua continuing to shine.
Pitching with a pitching wedge from 40 yards, and looks like he has the read and the touch, and that is a sensational shot, Cyrus Borzua.
But it was Tony D'Alessandro who took the prize on this difficult round.
Good tempo, good balance, and that's rolling next to the hole. Wow, what a great pitch, Tony D'Alessandro.
Round 3 tests your lob shot skills with this one uphill over a bunker. Cyrus continued his fine play.
And that looks real good. What a great effort, Cyrus Borzua. Well done.
Eric Frazier made a run at the prize with this shot.
With a strong effort. Beautiful shot, Eric Frazier.
Chris White took the prize with this lob that ended up about 5 feet from the pin.
Well done.
Round 4 is a chance to bring it home with the player's putting skills. This 40-foot right-to-left putt is a difficult one that picks up speed at the hole. Chris White's stroke gets it up there at about 4 feet.
Is it high enough to stay up? It's a beautiful stroke. Should be right below the cup. Well done, Chris White.
Jeffrey Chung was a few inches better with his effort.
Starting it up high on the right side, and here it comes. Oh, beautiful putt right below the hole.
Eric Frazier made a run at the prize with this one.
Eric Frazier playing it high on the right side in this treacherous green here at Radley Run, the 18th. What a putt, Eric Frazier.
That's 3 feet from the hole. But Cyrus Borzua ended up a couple of inches better.
Turning it above the hole. This could be real good. Coming in right to left. Wow.
Cyrus finally taking a round after some great preliminary shot making. And while our players devise a strategy to slow down Cyrus, we'll head to short game school with our host and golf professional, Doug Hendricks.
Guys, there's nothing more frustrating than having a little chip shot like this to save par and then sculling it right across the green. Would you agree?
Yes.
We've all been there. The question today is, why do we top a ball? Why do we hit a grounder? And let me clear one thing up right away. It's not because you're lifting your head. The reason that you hit a ground ball is because you lose your wrist angle at impact. Let me explain. When I set up to hit this chip shot, my hands are ahead of the club head. Does everybody see that? Yep. It is crucial that when I come back to impact, that my hands are still ahead of that club head. That produces a descending blow, which pops the ball up into the air. Unfortunately, many players, when they come back to impact, they get wristy or collapse their wrists, and you can see now the club head is even with my hands. My hands aren't ahead, the club head is caught up to my hands, and that actually produces a lifting motion, an ascending rather than a descending blow, and the result is a ground ball. Everybody understand that? Yes. When the ball is on the ground, we have to be hitting down on that. All right, guys? Okay. I would love a volunteer to put this into action. Chris White, would you help me out today? Absolutely. Chris, come on up here. Nice hand for Chris. All right, Chris, so the key part of the lesson now is to keep the hands ahead of the ball at impact. So let's get set up with the ball slightly back in your stance. That looks good. About 75% of your weight forward, okay? And now you can see when you put your club behind the ball, and get a good aim here, behind the ball, that your hands are ahead of the club head. Can you see that?
Yeah, absolutely.
So at impact, when you come back to the ball, we want to make sure your hands are still ahead of the club head. Gotcha. And if they are, your ball will pop up and go towards the hole.
All right.
Okay? I'm going to step back with this wonderful group from SAP. When you're ready, pull the trigger. Look at that, guys. Yeah. What a great shot. How about that? Wow. Well, terrific job. Way to keep your angles, Chris.
Hey, thanks for that tip.
Remember, it's not about lifting your head. It's about keeping your angles at impact. And if you do that, you're going to hit chip shots just like Chris.
The Cleveland Golf Skills Challenge Survivor Round will decide the final 2 players who will compete to be our champion. And we didn't make it easy for them. This one's uphill, out of the rough, from 35 yards away. Cyrus Borzua tried to make it into the finals with this shot.
And just a little bit below the hole. All right, you got another one. You know where to put it now.
But it was Chris White who would grab a spot in the SAP up and in with this effort.
Chris White with a nice stroke.
And Eric Frazier would take the prize with the best shot of the round.
Eric Frazier with a beautiful stroke. Wow, what a beautiful shot. Eric Frazier.
Frazier, the host from SAP, was kind enough to give his spot to one of the other competitors. Our SAP host is a gentleman in business and on the golf course. So it's Cyrus Borzua and Chris White as our finalists, but only one will survive and be named our champion. Stay tuned as Winning Golf, brought to you by SAP, continues.
Is it P.J. Wellahan's local craft beer selection or our $2 daily special? Nobody does beer specials like we do. Is it our Shanghai sesame wings?
Or PJ's famous hot and honey sauce?
Nobody does
buffalo wings
like we do. Is it getting together with friends or catching every play in high def? Nobody does it like P.J. Wellahan's.
Find a location near you.
Is it P.J. pjspub.com.
When Infinity of Ardmore and Infinity of Westchester asked me to say a few words about my new red Infinity, they didn't have to twist my arm. Infinities are great looking and exciting to drive. I love my new red G37, and the people at Infinity of Ardmore and Westchester made purchasing my new red Infinity so easy. Oh, did I mention it's red?
Visit us at Infinity of Ardmore and infinityofwestchester.com. You'll soon see why we're Infinity and beyond.
This is a technology. This is something that is way beyond anything I did with the tight lines.
It has that spring-like effect that a driver has, and this is basically the first three-wood has ever had this.
You hit that shot, and you see what it does, and you'll never want to hit another fairway wood.
New Velocity Slot technology produces a hotter face and up to 12 yards more distance. The Speedline F11 fairway wood from Adams Golf.
Prizes and tee gifts for the Cleveland Golf Skills Challenge provided by Sun Mountain Golf Bags. Sun Mountain, ahead of time design. Seymour Putters, hide the red dot, see more. The Winston Collection, creating signature leather products for the finest golf clubs in the world. And by PJ Wheelahan's Pub and Restaurant. Visit one of our area locations today. Doug Hendricks Wardrobe provided by the Greg Norman Collection. Greg Norman, performance by design. It's time now for the SAP Up and In Playoff on Winning Golf.
Welcome back to Winning Golf and the exciting SAP Up and In Playoff, which will decide this week's champion. I'm standing here with our two finalists, Chris and Cyrus. Well done today, guys.
Thanks, Doug.
Thank you.
Chris, let me start with you. You were closest in the Survivor round, so you're going to get a choice here in the SAP Playoff to hit first or second. What would you like to do?
Well, Cyrus has been hitting it great all day, so I'm going to let him hit first and see where it falls.
Well, that sounds like good strategy to me. Cyrus, what do you think of that?
Well, I was born first, so I'm not afraid of going first. If I can, get good contact on the ball, I think I could put the pressure on Chris as best I can.
Our first shot in the SAP Playoff would be a challenging pitch shot out of the rough about 30 yards. Didn't quite get under that one, but hopefully he'll still be putting, and he's on the fringe. And now it's Chris White's turn to try and perform some magic. He's catching the fringe, rolling left to right, and look at this golf shot by Chris White. What a great way to start the SAP Playoff. Since Cyrus is away, he will have the honors and putt first. Coming in right to left, a beautiful putt by Cyrus, and that's about as good as you can do from that area. Here's the putt. Chris White with a beautiful stroke right at the hole. Oh, just on the edge. And this is for a 3 from Cyrus, and he taps it in. And Chris taps in for a 3. We will now have a one-shot chip-off to determine our champion. Well, it comes down to this, a one-shot chip-off. These two have played like champions all day. Cyrus will be up first. It should drift a little bit to the right, and it looks like he's about 10 to 12 feet from the hole. Nice job by Cyrus. And now it's Chris White's turn. He's got to get inside this ball to be our champion. A good setup and a good stroke. He's starting it on the high side. This could get close to the hole. And everybody, look at this golf shot. And Chris White is our winning golf champion at Radley Run Country Club. Well, Chris, congratulations on an incredible shot to end that chip off. It was exciting. I'm exhausted just doing the play-by-play. I hope you had a great day.
Oh, it was an amazing day here with Winning Golf. Cyrus put a lot of pressure on me, and I just tried to take your tips to heart, so thank you.
In a couple minutes, you're going to get the pitch for a brand new G37 convertible from Infinity. What a car.
Wow, that's an amazing opportunity. I look forward to it.
Well, good luck with that, and now we'll be back with more Winning Golf.
Up next, we try to give away a new car in our Infinity Champions pitch. Winning Golf, brought to you by SAP. We'll be right back.
The reason so many tour pros and amateurs are switching to Srixon golf balls is simple. They're better. The core is the engine of the ball. A bigger core means greater distance. We make the biggest core in golf. When it comes to feel, you need a soft cover. We make the softest cover in the game, and we're leading the way in visual performance with Pure White and Tour Yellow.
Because what you see better, you play better.
Make the switch to Srixon. Play a better ball.
When Infinity of Ardmore and Infinity of Westchester asked me to say a few words about my new red Infinity, they didn't have to twist my arm. Infinities are great looking and exciting to drive. I love my new red G37, and the people at Infinity of Ardmore and Westchester made purchasing my new red Infinity so easy. Oh, did I mention it's red?
Visit us at Infinity of Ardmore and infinityofwestchester.com. You'll soon see why we're Infinity and beyond.
Adams Golf pioneered aerodynamic drivers, and while others have tried to follow, we've raised the bar once again, adding our patented velocity slot technology. The breakthrough Speedline F11 driver, 35% more aerodynamic for up to 12 yards more distance. Chances are, this driver will blow yours away. The Speedline F11 driver from Adams Golf.
Prizes for our contestants on Winning Golf provided by Proforma Industries, your one source for promotional products, printing services, business documents, and e-commerce solutions. And by Tour Sticks, the #1 training aid used by tour professionals. Energy Force, the world's only premium wearable dual technology wristband. Feel the force with Energy Force. And by David O'Keefe, master sculptor and painter of pop icons.
Everybody wins.
It's time now on Winning Golf for the Infinity Champions Pitch. You'll soon see why we're Infinity and beyond.
Welcome back to Winning Golf for our final event, the Champions Pitch. Each week our champion will attempt to hole out from 90 feet to win a brand new Infinity G37 convertible. Winning Golf is thrilled to have two great dealerships, Infinity of Ardmore and Infinity of Westchester, sponsoring the Champions Pitch. So here we go. We're on the practice green at beautiful Radley Run Country Club. Our champion, Chris White, is standing 90 feet away. Trust your swing. And look at that shot coming towards the hole. Great shot, Chris White, a true champion today. I hope you enjoyed today's show from gorgeous Radley Run Country Club, truly a club that caters to the entire family. I'd especially like to thank my title sponsor, SAP, for creating some wonderful highlights in today's show. And to all the future participants on Winning Golf, please work on that 90-foot pitch shot because we'd love to give away a new Infinity, like this G37 convertible. I'll see you next week.
Winning Golf is brought to you by SAP. SAP, the best run businesses run SAP.
Everybody